is Burkina Faso, a landlocked country in West Africa, bordered by Mali, Niger, Cote d'Ivoire, Ghana, Benin, and Togo. It is a country with a population of roughly 23 million black Africans. It is also the home country of one of Africa's most charismatic, popular, and highly inspiring young leaders. I am talking about Captain Ibrahim Traoré, the interim president of the Unitary Republic of Burkina Faso. He is 36 years old and has been president since 2022. He is also the youngest serving president in the world. Ibrahim Traoré, along with the presidents of Mali and Niger Republic, have been captivating and inspiring the peoples of Africa and have also drawn global attention to themselves for daring to abandon the Western world. They have turned their backs against Western domination. They have turned their backs against Western influence in their countries. They have also turned their backs against Western policy in their countries. They have gone on to turn their backs against the French and American military intervention and presence in their respective countries. You see, since the 1960s, when Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso gained independence from France and America and the Western world have had immeasurable power over the region. But power is a curious thing, for it resides not where people think it resides. For when the overpowered grows tired of being subjugated to a reign of terror by a power, they become fearless and incapable of being controlled. And then become courageous and do what everyone does, which is to take back that control. This is what has happened in Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. In a bid to punish them for abandoning the West, the Economic Community of West African States, ECOWAS, championed by Nigeria, elected to suspend Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso from its organization. Undeterred by the suspension and isolation by ECOWAS, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso joined forces to create the Alliance of Sahel states in order to create their own economic zone. Now, let's go back to Burkina Faso. Let us have a look at Ibrahim Traoré's leadership style. It is a known fact that in other parts of the world, the main role of a leader, politician, president, or prime minister entails duty and service to the people whom they represent. But as we all know, things are done differently here in Africa. For in Africa, our leaders tend to do things the wrong way round. Our leaders ensure that we serve them when in reality, they should be serving us. Since taking office in 2022, Ibrahim Traoré seems to be leading his country in a manner that is so conspicuously different from that of his colleagues across the continent of Africa. His policies, government, and leadership style so far seems to be all about serving the people of Burkina Faso as opposed to being served by the people of his country.
Whether you're a Democrat or not, how can you impose democracy by killing millions of people? It's a dictatorship, not democracy. You can't impose it. Those who call themselves Democrats have seen scenes where people were prevented from joining assemblies. We've seen scenes where forces landed in assemblies to force deputies to take texts. We've seen more terrible scenes where people kill their demonstrators. But they call themselves Democrats, and we're called Persians. If that's democracy, I repeat, we don't want this democracy.
Vous voyez souvent les incompétents.
And when you see
Ils ne
incompetence,
cherchent pas à savoir quelle est la signification du
they
mot
don't seek to
démocratie
know
en
what the
réalité.
real meaning of the word
Ils s'accrochent
democracy
juste à
is.
la définition qui lui a donné l'impérialisme et il se met
They cling to the definition given to them by imperialism and start talking about democracy without really knowing the basics. That's incompetence.
Regardez le monde pour redéfinir la
You have to
démocratie
know,
telle que nous le voulons.
look at the world to redefine democracy as we want it in Africa.
Les incompétents se cachent derrière les libertés.
Incompetence hides behind freedom. Remember, there is no individual freedom. It's a fact.